Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about ungrouped versus grouped data. Now, data is said to be ungrouped when it is raw data, meaning data that has been collected in such a way that each data point represents one individual or one object. So this means the data that has just been collected but not sorted or classified in any group or classes. So basically, in relation to numeric data, it is just a list of numbers representing data from individuals or objects. So an example is this data from 20 children seen in the immunization clinic in Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital. The data represents the number of times each child had visited the clinic in the last 1 year. So the first child came 5 times, the second child came 4 times, the third child came 6 times, and so on and so forth. You can see that this is ungrouped data because it is the raw form of the data, and each number here represents the data from one individual. But on the other hand, grouped data is data that was initially raw but has now been organized into groups or classes or categories. Now, we usually do grouping in an attempt to summarize or understand the data more. So group set of data is basically a list of numbers from data that has been bundled together into categories or groups. Now, histograms and frequency tables are often used to show this kind of data. Usually, when you see group data, the original data set, which was raw, has now been replaced with statistics for the group. And the kind of statistics usually is maybe, for example, frequencies. So, and that's why you have grouped frequency tables, right? So as a researcher, you may want to organize our initial data for these 20 children seen here in such a way that it makes it easier for us to understand. So you may decide to classify the data into 2 groups. The first group, which is group 1, are those that had 0 to 4 visits. And then the second group, that's group 2, are those that have 5 to 9 visits. So you can see here when we count out for the first group, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we see 11 kids, alright, in the first group. Whilst in the second group, let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. So looking at this now, the raw data is the ungrouped one, and then what we see here is the group data. I hope you now understand the difference between grouped and ungrouped data. Now it's important for us to know about this because when you have raw data, it represents the data in its true form. So when you compute any descriptive statistics, say mean, median, mode, or any of the descriptive statistics or summary measures, what you will be getting is the true measure. However, when you compute any statistical measure from grouped data, say you compute the mean, for example, you can never, I repeat, you can never ever get the true measure. All you can get from this is just going to be an estimate of the true measure, but never the true measure. And this is because you didn't use the raw data in the first place. So for example, you see some young researchers, and this is a big mistake that a lot of new researchers make. When conducting research, they want to collect, say, age data. The age data is numeric, right? So instead of asking their respondents for their actual ages like this, that's getting the raw age, so getting each individual's age, they instead group the age before even data collection. And so you see them asking for age in a range, say 20 to 24 or 25 to 29 and the rest. Now, if you do this during data collection, you have successfully killed that data because, like I said, you can never ever get the true mean again of age, and all you can only get is an estimate of the mean. Now, when you want precise information from your data, then you will not be able to do this. You can also never get a lot of other information again, except you go back to the field to collect the data again. For example, if we wanted to know how many people were less than 22 years from our data, we can never get that information except we guess, and that's an estimate, or should I say a guesstimate, alright? Or even if we wanted to do another form of grouping, we can't do that because we never got the individual data. So whenever you are collecting numeric data, always collect that data in its raw form, because that's the best form to use for data analysis. And if during your data analysis you decide that you want to organize it into groups, that's easy. You can then group it if you want to group it manually, or you allow the software to do it for you automatically. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And you still have the ungrouped data to be used for many other purposes. Alright? So in summary, we said ungrouped data is raw data that represents individual persons or objects, while grouped data is the data that has been bundled into classes or groups for better understanding. And the best form to collect numerical data is to collect the data in its raw form as ungrouped data. Thank you all for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get more videos like this, and share this video with any researcher or student that you know so as to help them. In my next video, God willing, I will be discussing the principles of creating group data for researchers. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.